My beautiful Aquarian soul family, my Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarians, Sun, Rising, and Venus signs. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. This one is going to be a little bit different, guys, okay? Messages are still general. This is going to be a manifestational message, okay? Spirit guided manifestation message. This could be in regards to calling in something big, okay? Something bigger, expansion, growth, increase. This could be in regards to a career. This could be in regards to your finances. This could be in regards to your health. This could be in regards to your quality of life, a relationship. It could be anything, right? This is what you are calling in. I did feel guided to do this message impromptu. So just follow me, okay? Right? Like just go with it, flow with it. It definitely is here for someone, okay? I'm really interested to see how many of you are needing this or have been looking for this. This looks like somebody who asks for a sign or some kind of synchronicity, some kind of guidance to ensure that you're on the right track, that you're on the right path. Things may have gotten kind of quiet, and whatever it is that you're trying to call in, you haven't seen much movement, but I do see a big expansion like coming, okay? Before we jump all the way in, please take a moment, click that like button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell, okay? Send me a little hey girl, hey down below in the comments. Don't be rude. Say it back, right? Keep in mind that, of course, the messages, again, like I said, are general. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest for whoever it might be here for, as we are here as a collective, okay? So, very first card out, only card out, really. Very interesting energy off of this one, you guys, okay? We have tree. It gives me the energy of the tree of life. It gives me the energy of somebody who has been nurturing, okay, something from the ground up. This is something that you could have been waiting for a long time. Hopefully you haven't gotten weary or had gotten to the point where you're thinking about giving up. Even if you're thinking about it, try to temper your thoughts, okay? The positivity in which you put out is what is coming back towards you. This is some sort of an expansion or increase that you have been waiting for, like they said. Now, I did hear that there is two sides to this coin, is what they're saying. So they're definitely talking about some kind of financial resource, or you need financial resources in order to attain whatever this is that you have been trying to manifest. Okay, it is coming in. It literally says coming to fruition, financial growth. This is about abundance, right? This is about opening doors, or doors opening seemingly out of nowhere, because I did hear a silence, right? So it feels like you've been working, you've had your head down in the bricks, is what they're saying. You've been doing the work, you've been, you know, preparing yourself. For some of you, that might be what you need to start doing, because whatever this increase is, you want to make sure that you don't get overwhelmed. You need to be prepared to hold this, okay? It's big, is what they're saying. It is here to create a level of stability in whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking, in whatever area in life you feel you're lacking. It is here to provide stability. Now, two sides to this coin. I do feel like this is showing up as both a gift and a warning, okay? You want the stability, yes, but your life and everything else around you need to align with this level of stability. For some of you, you may have some family members, okay? It does say family business, right? For some of you, there is a need for you to ask for help. Put your pride to the motherfucking side, okay? Stop being so prideful. Stop being so puffed up. Don't get too caught up in yourself. Or here's the thing, right? For some of you, it's like, I don't feel like that, Empress. I just, you know, don't want to burden anyone else. I don't want to. Well, people are going to look to eat off your plate. Okay, people are going to look to eat from this table, from this spread, from this harvest, right? So you would be doing yourself a disservice to do it all by yourself, or to continue doing it all by yourself. That could be like the last little piece of the puzzle, is calling in an assistant or allowing your family to help you in whatever area it is that you're needing assistance with. Okay, for some of you, you're needing to place your attention directly on whatever this is that you're growing, and you might need help with other areas in your life, right? So that could look like somebody helping you with your kids. That could look like someone, you know, helping to assist you with just your day-to-day tasks, right? It could be financial support, right? It could be an investor. It could be somebody in your family who does have the means, the capital to get your shit off the ground. I feel like this is the opportunity, or it's coming to a time, things are coming to a head where you are going to need to ask. Okay, and I feel like in doing so, that is a little bit humbling. It will feel a little bit humbling, but it's going to help to catapult you to the next level. Okay. For some of you, I feel as though that family business is portion is really sticking out to me. Perhaps you're needing to tell your family less. They see you one way, and I feel like you're trying to grow, right? This is a family tree, is what they're saying now. Don't force anything to fit. There will be many different storylines that pop up, and I intuitively say it because there's somebody here who needs to hear it. Okay, that doesn't mean it's you. You just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it. This is now showing up as like a family tree. The growth in which you are trying to accomplish, the level to which you are trying to go, the things that you are trying to attain. Many people in your family have not accomplished this. People couldn't even imagine this, right? It could be close friends that you consider family, something to that effect. There needs to be a silence on what you are trying to manifest at this time. Definitely leading, like if you've already told them about what you're trying to do, there's this need to pretend, is what I'm hearing, as if you put it on the back burner, like you're not doing it anymore, or you just have put it on hold, placed it on hold, and then you continue on in silence. Because here's the thing, even though family members don't mean to hold us back, people who know us don't mean to hold us back, they can only see you in one facet because that's who they have grown comfortable with. It's the comfortability level that these people who are around you all the time have with you, to where they're not able to see you above where you have already, above what you've already accomplished, or above what they've accomplished. So that was definitely for somebody very specific. You could be telling your dreams to people, talking about your dreams, and it's not that they want to see you do bad. It's just that they don't see you having that the things that are coming to fruition. They don't see that happening for you, and we don't want to slow shit down with other people's energy just because they don't get the vision, just because they don't understand. You know what I mean? Just because they don't believe, or they're not as spiritually inclined to understand how manifesting works, right? That it's not up to them about what it is that you deserve, right? It's not up to them about what your life is going to look like, what your life can look like, what your life, well, you are your own individual person. So you've been calling instability. See, I am nurturing. Yeah, you have been nurturing something. You've been watering this thing. You have been calling it in. And I do feel, I have to be honest, guys, right? I feel a little bit of doubt, because it's been quite some time. For some of you, it could be up to upward of 6 years that you've been kind of like, okay, maybe I am just focusing on the wrong thing. Maybe I should stop putting my time, my energy, my effort, or my resources into this because I don't see anything happening. Be careful with that one. You should be, as the coming days are approaching, within the next few days, next few months, okay, I would say 2 to 3 months or so, you're going to start seeing synchronicities, lots of repeating numbers. Okay, 1111 to be specific, 111, 222, 333, 444. And while they all have their own individual meanings, if you take a moment to silently think about what you're thinking about when you see those numbers, you will notice that you're thinking about this thing. This thing. Okay, now be very careful, right, in terms of how you're thinking about it. We want to switch to a positive way of thinking about this thing. For some of you, there is a need to switch your thought process about whatever this is, and view it as view it in the perspective of you already have it, like it already is a thing, right? Like excitement that it's on its way. That is, the numbers are confirmation that you're on the right track. They are confirmation that it's going to happen, that it is happening, right? It's unraveling. Just because you have not been able to pick the fruit from the tree doesn't mean that as much nurturing and watering and time, energy, effort that you've been placing in has been for naught. That's called faith, right? So it says your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer. and have great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. And it's so ironic that they would put a family tree here, because I feel like for some of you, whatever this is that you're calling in, you're not selfish with it. You're like, I want to do this for my family. I don't want just enough for me. I want enough for everybody so that we can all eat, so that people who arrive, so that my lineage who arrives after me can still continue to grow this thing, right? You're not asking for too much. In fact, this is your purpose, right? Like, this is what you are here for. You're going to change the game for you and your entire family. Wow. Do you believe that, right? It's really about whether or not you believe it. And it's also about closing your mouth to those who might tamper with your frequency level. Okay. So when I mean, what I mean by that is, this is a big dream, whatever this is that you have going on here, okay? It will be very fruitful. And a lot of people will be able to benefit from this one seed that you planted. So they are referencing a mustard seed, right? Very small, but the harvest is humongous. I feel like sometimes it might scare you how big this thing is that you're trying to call in. For some of you, you don't even know what it is. You just know that this is what you want. I want my family to be okay. I want my kids to be okay. I want my kids' kids to be okay. And my kids' kids to be okay, right? My great-grands and my great-great-grands and my great-great-great-great-grands, right? Everybody there after me as well. I want to be able to leave a mark. You will be able to do that. So let's kind of dig into what they need us to know about forward movement, okay? In terms of the direction that we might need to be going in within the coming weeks and months, right? How we can help assist the momentum, really, as well as things to be on the lookout for to possibly either eliminate or recalibrate. So I just saw 1212. Go look up that angel number. And you'll see that I'm on track with everything that I'm saying here. Go look that up. Press pause and go look it up. So we have loss. Okay. This is a major phase in your life is ending. Embrace the newness. You are being led to take a risk here. Okay. This is a risk that will have a optimum reward. It does say let go of what was, so you can focus your energy on what is ahead of you. Okay, so for some of you, there is a need to relinquish or release the idea of limitations, right? What you've known yourself to be able to do in the past. The things that you have accomplished in the past are beautiful, but they're not this, right? You can go even further. You can go even bigger. You need to think big. It also says the grief of loss continues to be an obstacle in your life. So there may have been opportunities where you missed out. You might see that you are nurturing shit, but people who are not even doing half as much as what you're doing, they're the ones flourishing. We can't compare now, okay? And here's why, right? From the outside looking in, your thoughts are valid. But you don't know what those people are doing on the other side. You don't know what kind of corners they're cutting. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what kind of shit they're doing in the background. You don't know if they're backstabbing people. You just don't know what kind of energy is attached to their immediate momentum, right? Not saying that that's what those people are doing, but that's why we can't compare. We don't know why they get to do so little and get so much. That's on them. That's for them to deal with. That is not a loss of yours to take. You haven't lost anything, right? You are being required to do a little bit more work to get to your goal. And it is because of the level of stability that you're looking for. Okay. I'm also seeing that specifically for someone here who has been comparing themselves. There's somebody who's in your industry, or there's someone who's attained something that you want, right? Something that you are working for, something that you are manifesting. They've attained it. It seems that they've attained it easily. It seems that they haven't had to do much to get that. it does appear that whoever you're focused on is focused on themselves. They're not looking to build for generations to come. So it wouldn't require much time, as they are only focused on themselves. And it's not that their abundance will be short-lived, but it's enough abundance for themselves. That is it. That is all. I have to just be very honest with how I heard that, okay? Your vision is a bit different. It's quite different. Okay? So we have risk here. It says success will find you. Okay? The odds are in your favor. Do you believe it, though? Just because it hasn't materialized in front of you in the 3D, do you believe it? It is when you step out into the unknown that you truly start to live. So for some of you, you're needing to step outside of your box. Perhaps your stability is in what you're doing currently, right? You may view stability as, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You may be stagnant right now. You could be doing the same things over and over and over because they're safe. Okay, playing it too safe. So a lot of these cards have dual meanings, right? You're going to need to pull from what the messages are saying, right? Whatever resonates with you in order to build and create your own recipe for forward movement. It's like you're right there. It is when you step out into the unknown that you truly start to live. So for some of you, maybe you're holding yourself back because of some of the losses that you have taken. Okay? There is a risk that you are needing to take here. For sure. It says fears are holding you back from reaching your fullest potential. So take from this what resonates with you. You and only you will know the level of anxiety or worry or fear that you have in terms of taking the next step. For some of you, the fear is in not knowing what the next step is, which they are going to show you. Okay, that is coming. For others of you, you might be able to see the next step, but it is a big ass risk. Okay, they are urging you to do it in fear. Now, of course, listen, take all of this as advice, yes, but you still have the last say, okay? Free will is still at play here. We have fleeting. You are in a transitional phase of your career and of your life, because this is a manifestation message. So yes, your career path could be changing. For some of you, your quality of life could be changing, right? You are upgrading. This is about elevation. This is about increasing in an area of life that you have not felt as if you got dealt a good deal. So that could be in relationships, right? That could be in romantic relationships. That could just be in relationships in general. This is like an elevation in your circle of people or the people that you attract. It could be your job, right? This is a elevation. This is you being able to set forth and create a table, create a feast on your own outside of a corporation. For some of you, beyond your wildest dreams is the table that they are trying to create for you. This could be purchasing a piece of property. It seems so far out of reach. Whatever this thing is big, and it does seem far out of reach because of where you are viewing yourself now. You are looking at things from the guise of what's going on in the now. And they're needing you to think bigger. They're needing you to step outside of what you see in front of you and recognize that there are things going on in the background. There have to be, because you planted certain seeds. So you don't plant seeds and not expect a harvest, right? That's the type of mind frame that they're trying to push you towards or get you into. Okay, it says you're trying to make something work when you know it's not for you. So for some of you, like I said, it's sort of, there could be something that you need to walk away from or release. You have outworn its welcome. It's stable, but it's too safe for what you're trying to manifest, so that doesn't align. Okay, you could either stay here and give up on whatever seeds you've planted for this bigger thing. And there is stability in that. There is security in that, and you will be just fine, but there won't be much growth. Okay, it will be stagnant. It will remain the same. Or you take this risk and remove whatever this is that they're asking you to, okay? Or make a pivot. For some of you, you're not needing to release something altogether. You're needing to release a portion of things that could just be your mindset, your thought processes. It could be a person. It could be a job, right? I don't get them telling you to quit a job or you losing a job without another one being set up. Okay, so you may have the ability, if that is you, and if it's your career, if it's a job that you're working at, you can already feel, you would have already started to feel the energy that it's time to go. It would have been showing up. There will be another offer, but you're going to have to take a risk on it. Okay, you're going to have to risk the notion of stability temporarily. So your perspective, patience, and next level shit. Okay? For some of you, you're needing to have more of a belief in your own magic, the magic of you. If you don't believe in doing like spell work and rituals, that's totally fine. But if you're here with me, then I doubt that's the case, right? I doubt that's the case. We're spiritually inclined. We all know what's going on here. Okay. I have spell work at the bottom of the deck. It says using magic spells or you are manifesting powers is strong. So I feel as though both of those have truth to it. But there's something about the timing that might suggest that maybe you are losing faith, right? Losing hope in your powers of manifestation, and it's simply just not true. Okay, so patience is what they are calling for you to have. It says it will require having faith. You can't make this up, y'all, okay? While you are shown the way. So divine timing is at play. We do not get to dictate when things appear to us. They appear when they are supposed to. The pathway will be shown to you and the stairs are leading up. This is ascension. This is growth. This is elevation. This is increase. Without a doubt, it's there. Okay? But the timing, right, I feel like is acting as a bit of a blockage. I feel like the longer it takes, the more your faith dwindles or lessens. It says the universe will give you what you need, will give you what your soul needs at the perfect time. It also says the need to control leaves no room for divine timing to work its magic. You can't make this up, guys, okay? And then we have what I've been feeling this entire time. You're heading to the next level. This was always meant to happen. There's a little bit of fear mixed in with anxiety, but I feel like the fear stems from knowing that it's going to happen. Your soul knows, okay, that this is right on the brink of happening for you. Celebrate now, rejoice now, right? Get into a space now. Be prepared now. Prepare yourself now. Be ready for that influx of clients. Be ready for that influx of money. Here's the thing. You can get an onslaught of money, but if you don't know what to do with it, the next day you have the potential to be broke again. Okay, let's just be very honest. Let's just be very honest, guys, right? This is about preparation. This is the preparation phase. And this is why we must not move things fast. We can't move things quickly. Everything is happening when it's supposed to, where it's supposed to, how it's supposed to. Okay? In your time of patience, there are still things that you can do. This looks like a meditating figure here. Somebody who is meditating, somebody who is getting in tune with their higher self to understand what the next steps are or to understand what they can do until they're able to see the pathway forward. The silence is not for no reason. Everything has its place in the space, okay? So you feel like, damn, I've done all these things. I've nurtured this. I've done this. I've done that, right? Like I've done it all by the book. Why is nothing happening? Why is it just still, right? Why does time appear to be standing still? Why am I not seeing the harvest yet? Why we've had 40 summers, 40 nights, bitch. I'm 40 years old. Where is this shit, right? That's just one example, right? The time frame could be different for all of you. It's just like, where is it already? The silence is the phase of preparation, guys. Okay? You got to be prepared. You asked for this. It shall come. You shall receive. It says, coming to fruition. Are you prepared for when it gets here? For when it happens? Yes, you want to be an entrepreneur. Have you done any preparation? Do you even know what the business is, right? Do you have a business plan? Have you sought to acquire capital, investments, a business loan, something? You want to be an influencer? Have you started the channel? Have you even posted any content at all? These are just very small, right? Like not small. These are just a few examples, right? You want to purchase this house. When is the last time you've done your taxes, right? Or have you decided what kind of house, right? What kind of loan? Have you done the back work, right? Like the background research. Have you researched? Are you looking at the market and thinking, oh, this is not going to work because look at how shitty the housing market is right now. Not even understanding that you're not on the same playing field as everyone else, babe. Okay? Your manifestations are not coming by way of man. It's not coming by way of the rest of us having a human experience, the rest of the souls on this earth in 3D. This is a manifestation, babe. It's coming by way of the universe. Anything is possible. So the same way somebody else might have got their shit is not the way you're going to be getting yours. It might seem as if it just dropped out of nowhere. They're like, on with it, lady, on with it. Okay, fine. Taking your finances or business to the next level. This could even be in reference to taking your life to the next level. Leveling up in life doesn't just deal with money, right? Money is just the resource. How's your mental space, right? Who are you allowing around you? Who are you going out with? Are you overworking? Are you doing things besides just going to work, getting up, coming home, and doing it all over again? It says uncharted career demands constant evaluation and adjustments to succeed. That last phrase, chef's kiss, right? Adjustments to succeed. Remaining the same because you don't push yourself to the next level. Listen, baby. Listen, I already said it all. You can't make it up. You just cannot. So if any part of this message has resonated with you, we're hopping over to what's called the extended. I'm going to really dig in over there. Okay. I'm going to get you some answers. Let's see if we can't get an idea of what your next steps are. Okay, what's going to happen next, how you can best prepare yourself to succeed and get the momentum going as soon as possible, even though they have stressed over and over and over in this message that they are the ones working the timing. Okay, let's see what energy you need to embody to properly co-create with your vision, with spirit, for your vision to come to fruition. Okay, how does spirit suggest you remove all blockages and imbalances in your energy field in order to place you on your path towards this goal indefinitely? Okay, that's for those of you who feel like maybe you are not on the same path. You may feel like you're not going in the correct direction. Okay, let's see what changes you need to make to get on the same vibrational level and frequency as said goals. Okay. And then we'll also see what specific avenues, careers, areas of life, areas of investment holds your financial breakthrough or your breakthrough in this manifestation. Where does it lie? Where is the magic pot of gold, babe? Okay. Let's also see when you can expect this upgrade. That's going to be the timing on things. I'll pull several timings on this because we're all here as a collective, and with divine timing that can happen in a wide spectrum of time. Okay, for us, it just depends on where you are in your own journey, right? Some of you are still down here at the bottom, which is nothing wrong with that, right? Making your way up to the top, but you see the pathway forward. Some of you may already be halfway up this staircase. Some of you may be right there, almost at the top. Some of you are at the top. You just don't see the door. You see that door right there? Right. So Let's kind of gauge the blockages that will allow you to see forward, right? Make sure ain't no fog up there. Make sure you see everything clearly. Let's also see what the potential avenues for each of you might be, okay? And the time frames, like I said. We'll also get direct advice from your spirit guides in terms of, again, how you can show up successfully. What do they advise directly, right, to you in terms of being able to remove all toxicity, being able to remove all blockages, being able to really get into a space to quiet your mind and hear what it is that they are saying to you. And as a bonus, we will throw in a pendulum read, okay, which I will have instructions for that over in the extended. We'll give you the floor to ask a couple questions. But without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see you guys over there. So let's go.